Manchester United supporters are furious with the team's lack of movement during the transfer window. If you visit Twitter right now, you'll see a lot of fans airing their complaints and demanding that the team sign some players. However, amid a number of complicated deals involving players like Frenkie de Jong of Barcelona and free agent Christian Ericksen, there is one deal that has gotten over the line: Tyrell Malacia. Today, we're going to share with you everything we know about the young Dutchman. We're going to be discussing why Erik Ten Hag rates him so highly and what we think he'll bring to Man United. Let's get right into it. He signed his first professional deal in 2015, and 2 years later, he made his Champions League debut against Napoli. Malacia played the whole 90 minutes against the Serie A side in Rotterdam that night before making his Eredivisie debut against Heerenveen 7 days later. Malacia appeared in 136 games for Feyenoord, scoring 4 goals and providing 8 assists. The left-back won the Johan Cruyff Shield in 2018 and the KNVB Cup with the Dutch club in 2018. He was part of the Feyenoord squad that competed in the UEFA Conference League final in 2022 but lost to Jose Mourinho's Roma. He represented the Netherlands from the under-16 level to the under-21 level throughout his youth, and since then he has appeared 5 times for the Orange, and he appears certain to make Louis van Gaal's 26-man roster for the World Cup in Qatar. He's adapted effectively to the 5 at the back, wing-back position used by the Netherlands, which might give Erik Ten Hag something for thought when introducing a new playing style at Old Trafford. So, how does he play? Malacia is known as the Pitbull, which perfectly sums up how the fullback plays. On the left side, where United has been deficient in recent seasons, he plays with his heart on his sleeve with raw speed and intensity, pursuing opponents as they run across his wing. For both club and country, his offensive abilities stand out. He surely enjoys patrolling the top of the field in an effort to create something. Malacia seems to possess the attacking and defensive skills that the current game demands in spades, making him a real game-changer for United's team. There are claims that Malacia's playing style was influenced by Real Madrid's David Alaba and Marcelo, 2 unyielding defenders who can shut down the best strikers in the world while still having an impact on the game at the other end of the field. From an early age, Van Bronckhorst observed that Malacia was a tight marker and capable of excellent zonal defense. Advocate and former left-back Ruud Gullit, who helped Feyenoord win the 1993 Eredivisie and 4 KNVB club championships, were impressed by the way Malacia marked Brazilian winger Antony of Ajax when the 2 teams met last season. Antony has also been linked to United. In the top European leagues last season, the 22-year-old was the only player to average more than 1.5 shots and dribbles per game and more than 2.5 tackles per game. Malacia's performance against Germany in March also earned accolades from Netherlands manager Louis van Gaal, and he is highly regarded by former coaches like Dick Advocaat and Giovanni van Bronckhorst, who gave him his Feyenoord debut. Malacia was used by Feyenoord for every minute of all but 4 of the Eredivisie games during the 2021-2022 season. He is said to rival Luke Shaw for the left-back position, with the United looking to offload Alex Telles. Malacia only had 1 goal last season while having a direct hand in 5 others in 50 appearances across all competitions. Ten Hag will work to assist him to become more dangerous and increase his threat at the other end of the pitch. In 2021-22, United's defensive issues were publicly recognised, and in just their final 7 league games, they let in 15 goals. Malacia might be crucial in tightening up that defence next season and also improving the attacking plays on the left flank. In the modern game, fullbacks are expected to push forward to wear down opponents and aid the offence. Malacia excelled in this area with Feyenoord last season. To further emphasize the importance of Malacia, 40% of Feyenoord's attacks during the previous season went down their left side, which was the 4th highest proportion in the Eredivisie. He and Luis Sinisterra did a good job for Arne Slot's club down that left flank, and when the Colombian teammate did cut inside, the Dutchman didn't need a second invitation to advance and overlap him. He successfully completed 50 dribbles, more than any other defender. Throughout the season, he carried the ball well upfield to create space and use his creative skills. The Feyenoord player certainly has an eye for a defense-splitting pass, as evidenced by his 35 key passes from open play, which placed him 20th in the Dutch top division last season, and his 6 accurate through balls, which placed 3rd behind Dutchman Tyrell Malacia, who had 9, and Frederick Mizio, who had 7. Malacia only had 4 assists, but that speaks more about his teammates' wastefulness than it does about his capacity to set up goals. He is also very formidable off the ball. Malacia, who is very imposing in stature at 5'6", is not the most intimidating of defenders, but his 122 tackles and interceptions combined last season placed him 12th in the Eredivisie. Although there are reasonable doubts about his ability to adapt to the Premier League's toughness, he looks set to prove all the doubters wrong. By no means is Malacia a perfect left-back, and in the past, his defensive positioning has come under scrutiny. He makes up for this, though, with his lightning-quick recovery speed, which enables him to maintain his defensive effectiveness. In the Eredivisie, he might get away with it, but in the Premier League, where the competition is often of a better caliber, this flaw would be exposed very easily. Ten Hag is already a major fan of his, so if Man United fans are to completely embrace the rebuild, they must trust their new manager's judgment. He may have made a wise choice by signing Malacia if he believes that Malacia is the answer to any potential left-back problems. Malacia and Feyenoord reached an agreement with Manchester United on a 4-year contract with a 5th-year option. According to numerous reports, United and Feyenoord reached an initial transfer agreement of £13 million and an additional £1.7 million in add-ons. The 3-time European winners are alleged to have hijacked a potential deal that Malacia and Feyenoord already had with French club Lyon. Apparently, he already agreed to join Lyon, but later changed his mind when he heard that Manchester United wanted to sign him. The prospect for Rotterdam had been playing for Feyenoord since 2008, and according to Capology, he makes £6,464 each week. Malacia will certainly see an increase in his yearly pay to be on level with other young defenders who haven't yet cemented themselves at United. He should expect to earn the same amount of money as Diego Dalot, who makes £1.3 million in pay, Axel Tuanzebe, who makes £2.6 million, or Brandon Williams, who makes about £3.38 million per year. Malacia's ascent has been somewhat meteoric, considering that it only made his international debut last September, but his move to Manchester may bring him back to reality. The kid completed a £15.7 million deal to the Red Devils, but his Holland manager did caution him against moving from his hometown team to the Premier League. Early in the summer transfer season, United were interested in signing Ajax sensation Jurrien Timber. But Van Gaal dropped a bomb into the 20-year-olds that seemingly put an end to his move. The veteran coach expressed his concern over Timber's likelihood of seeing regular action at Old Trafford, making it plain that staying in Amsterdam and playing every week would be better for his chances of playing at the World Cup. Of course, there's every chance that Malacia will take the starting spot for Manchester United in the new season and go on to rival Daley Blind for the Netherlands starting spot in the World Cup in December. What do you think about Tyrell Malacia? Let us know down below in the comments section. Also, leave us a comment below and let us know one thing you liked about the video. Make sure to watch this video in the link, and if you like our content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications. On the screen now should be another good video worth watching, so click on that video and we will see you in the next video.